do it. All right.
Oh, red light's on. Hello, hello. Welcome to GearHead SquareTable, episode number 2. We are missing one of our brothers. Gus is out. He has the flu and strep throat, so he is home. We'll toast to Gus. He is at home reading motivational books, and we miss him. He said to send his love to the GearHead SquareTable family. So yeah, that's it, episode 2. So, trucks. We're going to talk a lot about trucks tonight. We have 2 awesome trucks behind us. One belongs to our buddy Jody. One belongs to our buddy Mark. So I'll get into specs. We should get into specs now. We might as well, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, this truck behind us this is a fresh build. It's a '61 Chevy Apache. It was built by MDS Motorsports, who is local to us. Steven out there does a ridiculously good job of everything hot rodism. It is quick specs. It's got a blown LS, 550 horse, and let me tell you this: it will just do.
Nasty.
It will smoke the tires at will.
It is nasty.
342 gears. I think it's a 12-bolt rear, true track, 4L80. It's nasty. The interior is gorgeous. It's just really cool. I think it's a good modern interpretation of what guys are building now for hot rods. You know, where it's preserving the patina. Patina is a funny word. Even like recently, my buddy Roger was like, "What is this?" Like he saw my Willis and he was like, "This thing's a pile of shit."
Oh my god!
And I was like, "Dude, this is like,
yeah."
It's people don't understand, but I think it's an awesome truck. It's just sick.
Tina, man, apostrophe Tina.
Yeah. Jody's truck. Jody and I have been buddies since we were kids. We literally grew up together in middle school, high school, talking about cars and trucks, and we've always been, we're both gearheads. That Ranger,
thing's nasty too. What motor's in that thing?
It's so funny because Jody always starts off with the same recipe for every truck, where he's like, "I'm gonna keep it mild, do some 35s. I'm gonna make it a trail rig." Next thing you know,
his wife's Jeep is nasty too.
Yeah.
Her daily driver is locked front rear.
Next thing you know, a year later, it's got it's 1 tons, gears, at least 40s, and like strictly off road. So thank you guys for bringing the rigs, and yeah. So we're gonna talk. So my biggest thing, the thing that's been going through my head about trucks like this is, how do you utilize them? Like this truck is nasty, right? Yeah. Can you push this truck to its limit without going to jail? No.
No, it's pretty much
possible. It's gonna be a constant paranoia. Can you push this truck to its limit without going to jail? Yes. Because you're taking it off road, you're in a closed area, you can raise a mortal hell in it, and
I mean, you could professional driver closed course that truck too, it's pro touring, but I mean,
build this to go straight to the
autocross track, but it's not what it is. It's something badass.
Yeah, and how much access do we have to things like that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But then on the flip side, how much access do we have to off-road trails and off-road parks?
I mean, you're driving, you're trailering hours.
Yeah, so it's a real tough one for me because I think our background is more off-road than street. Mine is. Yeah. Which truck, would I utilize more? I think right now in my life,
we all have fun daily drivers that are street, vehicles.
Yeah. I honestly, at this point in my life, I think I would have more fun with the Apache.
You can drive that every day. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to drive it every day, but you could.
Well, the thing for me,
it doesn't have windshield wipers.
It doesn't?
No, there's no windshield wipers on the cowl.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
So that's something you don't notice when you're looking at a truck. You're driving over a truck, you're
actually,
like, windshield wipers,
I have a question about this
cares?
truck. What are those wheels and how do they get that finish on
They're
them?
Detroit steel wheels.
Yeah, he spent
Did
like
he tell you
hours
about
doing
it?
that.
Yeah, he did
Mark
it.
did.
I just noticed now. I was like, those are not original. And
That's
that
what I
is
was saying.
amazing.
I love Detroit steel wheels.
Somebody's got hours.
I love everything.
I was talking about you earlier today.
That's it. If you follow them on Instagram,
I don't listen to you.
people will buy like Malaise era, shit boxes, and they just like lower them and put them on those wheels, and I'm like, ugh, like I love them. I love them.
Wait, are we talking about like late '90s General Motors?
No. I'm talking like '70s like cars that nobody ever
okay.
want.
First gas crisis. First oil embargo. Okay, yeah.
Malaise era.
Yeah, '74 Monte Carlo.
The thing is, like, you can take this thing off road and just hammer down with no worries and have a blast, and not get in trouble.
Well, what Charlie and I were talking about earlier too is you got to have infrastructure to have fun with that thing. You
that's
got to have a
what
truck.
you
You got to have a trailer. You
Yeah.
got to drive hours to a park. You
Yeah.
got to have some place to stay at that park.
Tools. I mean,
You're gonna
it's
Jody
constant
breaks
upkeep.
stuff. I mean, he.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like
Yeah.
I mean, you come in off the trail, you got to clean it, you got to check over everything, you got to go
For
through
sure.
it, you got, you know what I mean, and there's constant tweaking.
for
and
me-
this, that, and the other.
For me, like having kids and having very limited time to do that stuff, I couldn't.
That's a
I
good
couldn't
point.
do that.
But you can drive that to Ingalls and have fun.
Yeah,
doing it.
exactly. I could do that and do a burnout here and there, and
I think I'll do a burn.
yeah, it will.
What
paint, it will paint.
Is it a Detroit in the rear of that thing?
True track.
True track.
Yeah, true track. So yeah, the Ranger specs. I don't know if I got into that. It's it's basically 1 ton, 60 front, 14 bolt rear. I'm pretty sure it's Detroit's front and rear, full hydro.
I don't know,
513s, 425 horse. It gets the job done. And Jody raises hell in it. You can follow him on Instagram. Carolina Axle and 4x4, I believe is what it is.
High-tech redneck.
Yep. He is the original high-tech redneck. I've been calling him that since we were like 16.
I've seen Mark beat on this thing too. I mean,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
ridden
Mark's
in
not
that-
scared.
I've ridden in Jody's truck.
Oh, that truck defies
Dude.
gravity. Like
That
you're just like,
truck's-
nah, we're not getting up this, and it's just like, brap,
Dude,
done.
it
Well,
doesn't make sense. When we were
Swampers
at the
front and
flats
rear,
for
dog.
the shoot,
Oh yeah,
and you were shooting, I was like, I'm out. He was like, you want to sit in the
yeah. You don't turn down a ride.
Stupid question. Yeah, I'm a,
You don't turn down a ride.
my
in that
phone
thing.
died. I was taking so many damn videos. I was like, hold on, let me film this. He would stop and be like, all right, I mean, I can stop wherever you want. I mean,
But
where
this
you
thing,
back
And I'm sure
up?
the video turned out terrible. It's just like a Ranger
It is.
dashboard.
It-
'Cause it's got a
oh,
full dash in
yeah,
it still,
yeah,
doesn't
it's
it?
terrible.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
really
yeah,
like
yeah.
about that truck is the Ranger cues that he left. I mean, I think there's like 30 inches of Ranger frame rail left in that truck.
Yeah,
The-
he could
frame under
he
the
could
cab?
register it. I bet.
Steven and I were talking about this earlier. I was like, all it needs is taillights. Steven's like, it's got taillights in it, man. I was like, what are we waiting on?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
you
It's
got
a
a tag. You got a
tag,
tag
yeah.
up for sale right now.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it could be. I mean, he doesn't have it street legal, but it could be. I mean, I guess the full hydro isn't exactly legit, but who's gonna
Well, is he running B-locks?
who's gonna stop you
Yeah.
and
Is
pull
he
you
running
over
full
and give you?
B-locks? It depends on if those are. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're in North Carolina. Lift laws are.
We're not
are
quite
particularly
Florida,
lax, yeah.
but
we have a few laws, but not many.
yeah,
So that makes it
South
fun.
Carolina, you just thinking you don't need to put a tag on the damn thing.
yeah. Just go.
It's
You
home
get a
built.
thumbs up.
Yeah,
from the,
it's like
from
a
the
trailer.
Florida
Yeah.
cops. Yeah.
But it's nasty. Jody's got videos of it online. Both of these vehicles have been shot by our buddy Ollie.
Oh, we got some,
Ollie
some
Wordsmith,
queued up here,
So prone, check out, get to the computer feed.
Gorgeous
Here's a
driving
really
line
nice pic
photo,
from Ollie
yeah.
for Driving Line. He did articles for Driving Line on both of these rigs. I think the Ranger's been done twice.
Are those marker lights in the hood?
Yeah, and they're bow ties too.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's Jody
Jody.
playing some rock. That was obviously pre-tan door.
Well, you
Probably
can see
gray
why
door.
the
Swap
tan
the
door was
door.
needed.
Yeah, yeah. So Jody.
Well, and just to poke at Jody a little bit, Jody, we love you. You should probably have your arm inside the vehicle at all times.
Oh, here we go.
Safety Sally.
Yeah, I'm about to
Safety
say.
Sally.
Okay.
You got a Safety Sally.
All right,
Come
all
on,
right,
man.
all right, all right. All right, so
Refer
that moved pretty
yourself
quick.
as
I
Sally.
mean, we can come back to these trucks
Yeah,
later,
I mean, they're
but
gorgeous.
oh,
machines.
we're going right to guilty pleasures.
Oh my
Guilty
God.
pleasures. I didn't
All right,
hit
it's
the
on.
Arrow, but we did.
Yeah.
All right,
Fuck
we're
it.
gonna do it. I guess.
Guilty pleasures. Here we go. Whose guilty pleasure is this?
Charlie, tell us what this is.
This
Charlie
is
sent me this at like
this is like
midnight.
what
the
is it,
other
a
night.
Plymouth?
And it might be pixelated.
No,
to-
it's a
to
Pontiac.
those of you
Pontiac.
at home. It is a Pontiac.
I saw this and and this goes back to all of our V6 talks. We're talking, oh, we're gonna put a cage in it. We're gonna.
Oh, V6 is our shop van.
Sorry, shop
Yeah.
van. It goes back to that, and then I saw this, and I was just like, "What the?"
When was the last time you
fuck
saw a
did someone
Dustbuster,
do? Like,
a
what did-
Dustbuster minivan on the road?
Well, it's been a while. So, and it's just a.
I don't even remember all the
so
names
I
of them.
remember is they're Pontiac Trans Sports. I think
Yeah.
it's 2 words.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't think it's
my God.
hyphenated.
Yeah.
There's an Oldsmobile. There was the Chevy Lumina.
Was the
van.
Oldsmobile was it the Silhouette?
I love this thing.
That sounds
Look,
right.
I mean, there's no back seats. I mean, shit, you can put a hot tub in this
You know what the
motherfucker.
first thing that strikes me is?
I mean, it's
This-
ready to go.
This plastic catting is
Yeah.
totally
Cladding.
Pontiac Aztec.
Yeah.
I mean, does that not like
This-
scream like?
If you
Yeah.
cover the top of it,
years
this is
before
it. This is an
it's
Aztec.
an Aztec waiting to happen.
Yeah.
I don't
This-
know who designed the Trans Sport at Pontiac. In
It might have been the Aztec
early
guy.
90s.
The Aztec guy, fun fact, the Aztec
Did
guy who
Bob
designed the
Lutz have
Aztec
a hand in this?
designed the current gen Corvette.
The C7.
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
Yeah.
Well, one extreme to the fucking other.
Well, listen,
Good
Aztecs
gracious.
got a bad rap, but they were cool at the time. They came with the tent, and they were this and that.
Let's not get on Aztecs.
Well, let's talk about transports.
The Lumina, there was the Chevy, the Oldsmobile, and the Pontiac, right?
And it was
All I'm saying is,
front-wheel drive.
This is a Pontiac.
all I'm saying is you got 8 in a convertible. So
I tell you what, I think that thing, I would never buy it, but I think it's the coolest thing ever.
Wait,
that's what we're talking about. Guilty pleasure. You would drive this.
I would drive the fucking
There's
shit
no
out of
top
this thing.
at all.
It's on Craigslist right now for or Facebook for like $2,500.
$2,500.
Bro, I'm gonna give him a G. We're gonna add some. We're gonna through ball some seats in this thing and roll
Well, but look at
hard.
this. Somebody's got some hours in whatever is going on.
I wonder if
back
that's
here.
functional.
It doesn't come forward, but it's kind of trimmed out halfway nice.
They just threw,
It's
a
so
little
ugly.
tarp over it.
It's the ugliest thing ever, and it's
Yeah.
like primer black, which is like total Scode level midnight.
All
right,
we're moving on.
Moving on.
And this is
How much
why-
do you think it costs to replace that windshield? Look at that.
Holy shit!
Oh, God.
Do they even can you even buy that
Look
windshield
at the
anymore?
side
That's a great
windows
idea.
on it.
All right,
Good
all right.
gracious.
What do we got next?
All right, so let me
16 valve.
clarify. We're doing guilty pleasures before we're doing
Things
love
that
hate.
we actually love that other gearheads might not think is cool.
Yeah. So the guilty pleasure thing is
I'm gonna go
we
one more,
find
so.
things that we love that we're like, oh my god, that's so cool, but we would never actually own.
A little tired of this.
Like,
I would own this.
well, then
I
that's
gotta
not a
tell
guilty
you.
pleasure.
Well, but no one else would think it's cool.
So
A lot of people
I
think
got on
that's
the
cool.
interstate yesterday and passed a blue one, Honda Accord, and I was like, oh.
That's a Civic.
dog.
I understand what that is. I'm just saying. I paid,
Oh, that gen?
Yeah, same. It's like
Early
87,
90s.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about
88
it.
or whatever. But I was like, oh, it was clean. It was
They're-
extremely clean.
dude,
I was
if you
like,
can
someone
find a
took
clean
care
one,
of this,
If you
know,
can
and
find
was
a clean
driving
one,
it.
they
sure.
last forever, and it's just like it's the perfect car. Honda designed it
Look
to
at it.
last forever.
My mother had one.
And it just I mean, and this is a perfect example of
That's
one
an
that's
ugly
just a
car.
TD.
I mean, that to me is just like, it's depressing.
I know, but how attractive is this one?
That's a little
Wagon.
cooler. That's a little
You
cooler.
could get them four-wheel drive. I think they had low
Yeah.
range. Couldn't
Yes.
you like lock it in low?
My neighbor
sure
growing
you
up
could.
had one of those.
Dude,
in
the
all-wheel-
Wagon
all-wheel
Attack, the guy
drive.
with the turbo one on YouTube, I think it's Wagon Attack 2. Dude, nasty.
Yeah.
Absolutely nasty.
That's definitely cooler. But the wagon version of anything is always cooler.
That is true, and they're super rare.
They're
And this
sedan.
is only my guilty pleasure because my sister's first car when we were in high school was this exact sedan, but it was red, 5-speed. And I mean, it wasn't inspiring to drive, but it was fun to drive. It was like your Fit. This is a early 90s Honda
Oh yeah,
Fit.
yeah. Honda builds.
You get a manual
We talked about this last
transmission,
time. Like Honda builds a
light
damn good
Honda,
car.
and they're just fun to drive.
love 'em.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't drive it without being like,
I like the designers who put that together and were like, oh,
What do you like?
the windshield needs to be a little
Mario.
taller.
yeah, right. And I mean, there's plenty of interior room. The 5-speed makes that little 1.64,
What year is
zing
that
a little
car?
bit. That's probably 92. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Hondas do age.
Crank
gracefully.
window.
When was the
I don't know
what was the
about
break?
that.
94.
I think it was earlier than that. It was 92 or 93. I think it was
It's
like
older.
89.
Prone's motion that's older. What do you think? It's
That's-
89?
No, that's an 89.
88?
That's what I thought.
My
I
sister's
thought it
was
was
a
older too.
91, and it was that exact car except
All right,
red.
cool. Next car.
All
All right, mine.
I don't know if this is a guilty pleasure because everybody wants
I
this.
hate on you so much.
I don't know if everybody wants
Everybody wants
It's
this.
got an LS that's turbocharged.
You
it. Prone
do too.
wants it.
Prone.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
here we go.
All right, so I saw this on Instagram and I was just immediately I was like, wow, I
Who's
love
called-
it.
do we know the
I love
owner?
it. No,
Can
I
you
don't
give a shout
know.
out? We don't
I think
know.
it was on Modern Day Hot Rods on their page. So this is where this was sparked my guilty pleasure topic was that I think this car is cool, but I would never, and I could buy or build one like this, but I would never.
Here's the thing for
Because I
this
would yell
car on me.
Because I think it's
like,
cool. I think these things are coming back around. I think we're going to see a lot more
The
third-gen
whole
generation.
car is
By
great.
third gen, he means turd gen.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is what the rest of us call them.
Third-gen Camaros that are modernized, modern suspension, modern drivetrain.
Pro touring. Classic pro
Yeah,
touring
but are there,
resto mod.
are there enough third-gen Camaros out there to build these things?
Yes.
They're
Really?
fucking everywhere.
Oh, they're on
The
blocks
thing
in
is,
every trailer
this
park.
is not a bad car. I don't dislike this car. What I dislike about it are the rims. I hate the
Really?
fucking.
I think those are modern Camaro rims, though,
no,
aren't they?
they're
Those
not.
like
I don't give a
CL1
shit if they
rims?
are. They're too fucking big. It looks terrible.
No.
What are they,
Yes.
like 19s?
No,
I think
Dude.
17s is where I'd max out a
No,
third gen.
that's part of what modernizing the car means. You put an LS in it, you put some nice
Yeah.
19s or 20s
Well, so
on
look,
it.
he shaved all the trim.
I just don't- like,
Third
I
gens
think
have
like a
lots
good
of trim.
No, they
Black
don't.
Yeah, they
spoke
do,
or
dude.
like
There's
charcoal
a total
spoke
there's a
would have been
hit body
perfect.
line running through here on most turd gens. And look at that. That fender flare, that's not factory.
Yes, it
That
is.
hood scoop- no.
Yes, it is. They
Yes,
roll
it
this
is.
shit.
They have a rolled fender, but not look. And look at that.
That's
hood
factory.
Scoop, that hood scoop pays homage to the factory scoop, but that's not it, man.
That
I'm telling you.
may not be factory, but those
I'm
fender
telling you.
lines are total
Dude,
factory.
there's 40K in body work in this thing.
Bullshit.
Man, you're out of your fucking
Dude.
mind.
I'm telling you, look at this lip. This
What are you
that's not
talking
a
about?
factory lip.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, man.
All right, next
This thing's
picture.
got a
Oh my
kid on
god,
it.
now I feel like
All
you're
right,
damn
All right.
triple
next
headlights.
segment.
Here we go, from a Camaro to a fucking Mini Cooper.
These are things that we love. Now, let's just note the fender flares and the wheels. These are things that we
Oh,
love.
is that factory or is that not rolled?
That's
Rolled? I don't know.
This is a rally spec, and this is what I love: are odd numbers of front end lights. Give me 3 lights.
Wait, is this
on a
your?
front end.
This is
my love.
This is my love. All right, we've gone
Skip
through a different
segments.
segment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're out of guilty
we're all over the
pleasures.
place right now.
Yeah, these Imperial IPAs are doing their
I
job.
know you needed.
We're done with guilty pleasures. We're on to our
Everybody's got
hate-love
guilty
fest.
pleasures.
We got a lot of positive feedback from
You
last
jumped the
show
show.
about our hate fest. A lot of guys found it very entertaining that we were hating on shit. But I feel like I don't want to be all hate. I want to do some love too. So we all picked a hate and a love. So we're starting with Neil's
My
love.
love.
Yes.
Which is odd numbers of front end lights. You see them most often on vintage rally cars. I'll take 3. 5 gets a bit much, and I appreciate it. It's just
Desert trucks can pull off 5.
It's a
but
little
cars usually can't.
asymmetrical.
Yeah,
Well, a
cars
lot of those
good
Group
three.
B cars are running 5, dog. They'll run the 3 down below and
hear
the
you,
2 up
Holmes.
front in the pods. I mean, they're nice. 5, I think, is a bit much on front end. You see them a lot on Saabs. I found this
It
in my
is 5
research.
technically.
I like
Kinda
Saabs.
headlights.
You see a lot. I like the vintage Saabs. What I find
Look
is
at the
that,
tires on this little bastard.
dude, I
Look
mean,
at
it's
that.
ready to
Hey,
shit and
They're
dip.
fucking like race
Oh my
slicks.
god,
Yeah.
look at that cut.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's like Z-rated right there, man.
It's like I got some
That thing's
slicks
sick.
and
all day. We're hitting it.
And you want to talk about
Yo,
something that's
yo.
fun to drive?
It
I
probably
mean,
is. It
oh,
probably is a
man.
blaster.
Dude, I saw a
drive.
little
Right-hand
supercharged
drive
one
or
for like
left-hand drive? You
4K
can't
the other
quite
day. I
tell.
was like,
A supercharged original Mini? For
No,
4K?
no, 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 no,
Oh.
no. It's a newer one, but I'm thinking about zipping
Oh,
up the mountain.
we
I'm like,
went and drove one
Supercharged?
I've
recently.
never driven a newer one, but I hear they're good. I hear good things.
It was all right.
Are they okay?
All right, who's next?
All right, do it. Oh my god.
My hate.
Oh god, this just
Zoom in.
drives me nuts. And the
Alright.
reason this drives me fucking nuts, I'm not even let you talk first because I fucking drove this shit to do work. Like I use dualies for work, and this is fucking useless.
It's so bad. So the rendering is on top, and the bottom is the actual
Yeah, we
truck.
got the
So they
image.
broed it out more than the rendering. With look at the grill. Yeah,
Look
the
at
grill. Like
Ah.
they're like, oh no, the rendering wasn't bro enough. I'm gonna
Dude,
bro
this
it up
is
another
just-
level. I'm gonna bring it up another
Just
notch.
for those at home, we call these brodozers.
Bro trucks.
And they're mostly functionless. You can see he fits in a parking space here, but no, he's over the line.
Yeah.
Fits in a parking space in my fucking ass. Look at
It's
this
got
piece of
reservoir steering stabilizers. Kings.
Stretched wheels.
This is something I've dealt with for
It's
my
got
entire career in the off-road world.
good parts on it.
Is that just because you put Kings on it doesn't mean it's nice.
Bro, I
or
feel like
it's
if you
good,
hit
or
a
works.
big drop cradle?
Okay.
Big
I
drop
feel like if you hit a
cradle here.
speed bump,
Yeah.
you're done.
It's so terrible. I'm just everything about this
Stretched
truck.
Wheels,
Everything about this
aftermarket
is terrible.
grill.
It's a total bro truck. And I'm like, I don't know. Every time, SEMA comes around, or I go to
People
SEMA.
love 'em.
I'm like, when is this gonna end? Like, please,
People
please.
gobble that shit up.
Who?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
saying who. That's why I'm like,
lot
I've
of
never met
people-
one motherfucker that's like, oh my god, I love this so
But you
much.
see them everywhere, all over Instagram, all over your
Yeah,
local
but not
grocery
all over
store
the
parking
road.
lot.
I have not
Nobody
seen
I
shit on the
follow.
road.
If I follow somebody that posts a picture of a truck like this, unfollow right away. Like, sorry, if you think this is cool, you're terrible.
I agree.
I dislike everything about
Trip.
that
All
truck.
right, we hate brodozers. Up
Hate
next, we've
them.
got
Trip.
My love.
Love.
Do you know what we're looking at right
God.
now?
Super clean interior.
This is a Singer 911.
Yeah. I'm about to say this is a fucking.
This is
road.
straight up
What do those
fucking
things
porn.
run?
Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, who
if you have
cares?
to, if you have to ask.
Yeah,
if you
who
have
the
to
fuck?
ask, it
Ask.
does not matter.
Dude,
If
the
you have to ask.
Look at the
God.
details.
nipple dies underneath the fucking pedals,
Oh,
bro.
the-
Are you shitting me right now?
man.
You're asking me about the price and
So they got dimple eyes in the seats.
This is automotive
That's a
porn
Singer?
at its finest. This is a Singer 911. It
man.
is. Every time I see one, I don't know. I get all tingly. Like I'm amazed by the
Dude,
quality.
Look at the carpet. The carpet's even like tweed.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Isn't that
Leather
just
wrapped
gorgeous?
emergency brake handle.
Everything they touch, I think, is beautiful. Even their
Grease
engine,
feel.
the engine bays have like diamond tuck leather in them. It's just beautiful.
Yes, I mean Singer is the name in Porsche restorations for sure.
For sure.
Is it a power seat? Is that what
I
I'm
wouldn't even
seeing
call
down
it a
there?
restoration.
That's
Yes,
an
it is.
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, resto mod, whatever. Yeah, certainly.
They call it
modern
reimagined.
touches. Oh, reimagined.
Reimagined.
Well, like TLC,
Right? Reimagined.
because TLC reimagines.
Yeah.
cruisers,
Yeah.
right?
TLC is on the same
Modern
level. Yeah.
power, modern
This is a-
accoutrements.
Yeah.
This is
This
a
is
beautiful
a
vehicle, for
$500,000, work of art, and
That's what it is. It's a work of art.
it's a work of art.
Keep it like that.
Yeah.
Because people pay.
Artisan.
We
That's
just we listen. Neil and I listen
That's
to
not
NPR
artisan.
every morning, and this we heard a little
Think it's
short little
beyond
bit
artisan?
here. We heard of these most beautiful paintings that have been created in this world are kept in cardboard boxes in a vault. And here's a work of art.
But how
You
many
know
of
what I mean?
these get enjoyed?
But that's just the thing. How many of these get made?
Well, not that many.
Yeah,
And that's the point. And that's the point.
I don't know. I don't know, but there's enough.
I'd fact check it.
Enough for them to make a nice living and to.
Oh well,
Keep it
and then-
exclusive
we're
enough.
moving on. We're moving on. Beautiful interior.
Beautiful.
Beautiful interior.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh yes.
Ah,
So everybody asked me, they're like, "Oh, this is your love," and
this
it's
is
like,
another love.
and then listen,
Another love.
and Neil was like, "What do you mean you love the car?" I said, "Yes, I do love the car, but I love
Well,
the
give
entire
the
package."
background before
the
you-
package. All right,
before you
so
break into it.
this is from a buddy of ours, Ben. That
It's a 90.
it's a I don't know mid '90s
95, 94 Corolla.
Corolla wagon, 5-speed,
Five-speed.
100,000 miles. A librarian owned it.
An
Seriously,
actual
like,
librarian.
And it was $850.
$800.
I mean,
She
this
just
is
didn't want it
like
anymore.
to me. This is so. And I was trying to explain to you. I said, well, this is not like you went to Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. This is one of those deals you found from someone that knew somebody.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
those
yeah,
are the
yeah.
best deals
Yeah.
because the all around. I love the all around package. You found an awesome deal. Awesome car.
Yeah.
Is it worth $5,000? No.
10 years ago, would we have
you
thought
know
the
what?
same
Is
thing
this
about this
thing gonna
car?
Well, that's
last
the
you
best
another
point.
200,000
Is
miles
that it's a
and
guilty
get you
pleasure too.
40,000 miles?
I mean, how many
40
people,
miles to the gallon?
How many
Yes.
car guys would love mid-90s
Me.
Japanese
I want this.
front-wheel drive wagons?
It's a small crowd.
But we
no,
fucking
but
love
is
them.
it?
Small
Because
crowd.
but that's what I'm saying. But is it because I'm about to own 18 vehicles and I need a fucking DD to fucking get me up and down the mountain and do
Dude,
all this? So
I
it's
bet
like
you could haul 4
Yeah.
by 8 sheets of plywood in
that's
that
what I'm
thing.
saying. But is it? I mean, I'll own this and the 4-wheel drive van and this, that, and the other. So it's like this makes sense all around the board. But I love every aspect
Dude, I
of
bet
it.
that
Well, it's
interior's so
even
clean.
better that
It's a
our buddy
5-speed.
has maintained it.
He's
for a long
maintained
time.
it
he's
forever.
done it.
So
Yeah.
he's like, I know what I'm buying.
And he's got it now.
I
800
just
bucks.
love everything about it, man.
That's
it's,
now
it's hard to
owns it.
build.
So
it's
the
hard to
good
beat.
deal.
Great
The good
deal.
Oh,
It's just, but like I said, it's
Yeah.
one of those things where it's like, you know who had it. It's not like it was a.
Yeah.
It's not
a
like you went
Facebook-
looking for a Corolla
Yeah,
wagon.
but
Yeah.
when these things came out,
Because
we had no interest in them.
Oh, yeah.
None.
But because,
the worst.
I'm sorry,
No.
800
Absolute
bucks,
worst.
100,000 miles.
somebody would've-
Early
no-brainer.
90s Honda Civics.
Yeah,
No one wanted one of
exactly.
those 10 years
But
ago.
when you add it all up,
I mean,
it's
even
like,
now, no one.
Now we know.
yeah, but you add it all up, it's like.
Now we
give it
know
to
what
me.
they are and
Yeah,
what they're
come on,
worth, and
take it.
All right.
I think it's a cool ass car too. I think it's awesome.
Also, cool shop background.
Awesome
truck
rack on
finance.
top. I mean, God, my
Yeah,
God.
it's got
I
the
mean, come
factory
on,
luggage
man,
rack.
Come
All right.
on. Look at this thing. Oh, my
Charlie
God.
loves
Oh, my God.
this. This is Charlie's love.
This is my fucking hate.
Sorry for
So
any
much
children that are
fucking
watching.
hate.
Well, it's got Resi shocks, bro.
Oh, is that what it's got?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
That was like Rancho Red
Great.
dog. It's
It's got it's got the invisible
It's
trailer
got
with the
Porsche
fucking
bars.
Astro on the back of it too. You see it? You can't even see the son of a bitch.
Well,
it's
now,
so
you know
fucking
what?
clear.
To this truck's
Jesus.
defense, it doesn't have broed out wheels. That's a
Oh,
that's a 17.
Does it? It has
a
fake
16
fucking
on
bead
35.
locks on
Best.
it, and they're
It
they're
does have
like,
fake bead locks.
oh my God.
But
it's 4-wheel drive? I can't tell.
Probably
they
not.
de-stickered it.
You know, there was
There's
a
no
time.
front drive shaft.
All right,
No.
doesn't
There's
matter.
definitely no
The
front
point
drive.
is,
Wait.
this is what we call a Carolina squat. We're in the Carolinas. This is a Carolina squat,
Classic
and to me,
Carolina
this
squat.
makes absolutely fucking no
But
sense to me.
all right, so this picture was taken in California. I can tell by the trees and the license plate on the Astro.
This could be. Is that a California
It's,
thing in the Astro?
in California, they just call it pre-runner, bruh.
Oh, yeah. All right.
so
So that's not
It's
pre-runner,
probably
bruh.
two-wheel drive.
Pre-runner with torsion bars?
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, so they did make a
No one's ever
1500.
used a torsion bar with.
Yeah, they did. Chevy made a truck with a 1500
Sweet,
truck
they came
with
for
torsion
those
bars,
fucking
two-wheel
bend
drive.
over
Well,
the
yeah,
first
the
fucking
WT.
whoopty.
Not a
Classic
WT,
WT.
but
WTs have torsion.
This one is a little.
You hit a whoopty on that motherfucker, and it's gonna go through the floorboard and fucking hit your foot. Like, dude, fuck California and their torsion bar bullshit squat.
Well, we
this
get
is
the
the
same
worst.
torsion bars here.
This is the worst fucking truck ever. And anybody that puts the lower.
I've found worse. My truck was worse.
Yes, it was. But it also was looking like this in the ass end.
I don't love Carolina
don't forget
squat or
this.
California squat.
I think
this truck
so.
could be worse. This truck could
Carolina
squat
squat, I think, is
is
something
the-
people only hear called. Like, what do they call it in Georgia, or Tennessee?
No, I
or
thought they
Virginia?
still called it Carolina squat.
I don't think so.
No, I definitely do.
I don't
There's
know.
memes all over.
People
the
let
place
us
about
know.
squat.
Comment and tell us, please. What do they call it at where you live?
What do you call a truck that's two-wheel drive that
Invisible
can't do
trailer.
shit and pulls
But
an
hey,
invisible
my
trailer?
my
It could
my
be worse.
my rigs are low or ass low.
Oh no!
And we talk shit
one.
about 'em.
Yes, one. And
Two.
you it's not like
Two.
that.
Vanaconda
Two.
was. V7 is.
Two.
V4,
V4
V4
is.
now,
V6
too.
is.
Yeah.
You can't even put a cooler on the back without that bitch squatting.
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on from this truck. All right.
Oh, bleh. 1, 2,
This
3,
is
4,
my
5,
hate.
6.
This
You
is
might as
my
well just
hate.
put one on the tie rod too.
Stacked light
Dude, you
bars.
know there's one on top of the
Look, dual
hood.
opposing steering stabilizer, stacked light bars. Do you need more light?
Look at that poke.
Maybe sometimes.
Look at that
Do you
poke.
need 6 curved light bars
No.
and 14 wides? No.
No.
Man, come on, you guys. Like, have
Oh.
more functional
Oh,
mods.
honey.
Have more functional mods.
No, they don't care.
Please.
Like, yeah, I would love this
Look,
to go
and
into.
it's even Carolina squatted.
Be like, it's overheating.
And
Why is it
look,
overheating?
It leaks
I don't know.
oil. It leaks oil.
There's no oil leaking over there.
Well, but that's where he pulls in. When he pulls in, it's backed halfway into his driveway.
Maybe. That's just so.
Oh, we didn't count these.
But he's
little
sponsored. He's
ghoulies.
got lots of sponsors
Yeah.
on his
Oh
rocker.
my God! What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's another.
He's got another
Some
light
kind of
bar on his
aftermarket.
headlight?
I saw this truck the other
Dude,
day.
he's got baby ridges over here that look terrible.
Bro, those are not rigids.
Is that a
I saw a
red
truck the other day
cover?
that had aftermarket headlights in it, and it had Tourette's. Like it was just like it was just freaking out.
Because it probably used like the 16 gauge wiring
Yeah,
that came with it.
that's
It
what I'm
wasn't
saying,
very
it was
powered.
shitty.
Yeah,
Drawn
everything
more
about this
amps.
truck is terrible.
Drawn amps, yeah.
Not
even
exactly. I don't want to talk
All
about
right,
the rest
let's
of
list it
It's
just
terrible.
real quick. It looks. Oh, you know what? Even the drag link and the track bar are at a real steep angle.
Yeah.
Dual opposing steering stabilizers.
Dual Band-Aids.
Hella front end lights. Stretched wheels. Are those Toyo MTs? What
Yeah,
wheels?
they are.
What tires are those?
They are.
Chris's favorite tire. Terrible tire.
No,
Well,
it's
not a terrible
not.
tire.
No,
I take
it's
that
not.
back. I take that back. It's an adequate tire. Terrible truck. All right, so we're moving on
To our
the
GearHead
end of the
SquareTable
segment.
logo.
So we're gonna roll it out. That was our last hate.
That was it?
Yeah, Stuber's love hate. Your love hate.
All right, so back to where are we at time?
2.5.
35.
2.5.
What?
27.
27. Oh wow.
Sweet.
We went
So,
longer last
should
time.
we roll
Let's
back
roll
to
back
these
to these
a little
trucks.
bit? Here we
If
go.
you had to
Make sure
pick
the
one,
air
Charlie,
is
which one would it be?
I mean, well, probably the four-wheel drive. But the thing is with that is like I don't have anything to pull it with. So we go back to what Neil and I
Yeah.
talked about.
You have to
It's
make it
like,
street legal and suffer
suffer.
to the trail.
So
You
if
don't,
I,
you
if
go
I,
to the
if
bank
I,
and you
if-
suffer
yeah,
with your
I mean,
with your
if someone's
paycheck.
like, give me a truck. I mean, I'm gonna drive something on the street probably more. I'm gonna drive on the road right now.
All right.
So
All right.
I'm gonna go Apache, man. I will drive
All
the
right.
shit out of that. Date night. Here we
Neil,
go.
Neil,
If
where you
somebody
at?
was gonna give me one, oh man,
It's tough.
It is tough. Man, shit. I'm gonna go Jody's truck. I'm gonna go with the four-wheel drive, the Ranger. Between that motor and listening to that thing run, it just does it for me.
Your
I love
your
that.
5.4 might pull it up old for like twice.
Yeah, twice.
Second gear,
Or take
flashers.
it, run it wide open.
Yeah,
Get the
hazards.
wide
Hazards
open.
at 5,000 RPM.
On a
that
borrowed
hookup.
trailer.
Yeah, you gotta. It ain't going on your fucking
I
trailer.
gotta borrow
thirsty as
Stuber's
shit.
trailer.
I'm
Alright.
torn. Like I think.
Appreciate it, brother.
I think overall for fun and value, I think the Ranger would be a better setup.
That's because you've got a trailer and a truck that'll pull
Well,
it.
I'm not factoring that in, but I think in my life right now, as a 40-year-old guy with 3 kids, I think the Apache.
You can't fit
even though I
car
can't
seats
fit my
in the back
kids
of
in
that.
there.
What are you talking about?
I can't fit car seats in
Father
either
of
one.
3.
Yeah.
I think the Apache would be my pick.
Oh, man.
Even though I've never owned a Chevrolet or any GM product in my
It's
life.
a nasty truck, man.
What motor's
And
in
it's
it? Is it
I'm
is
just
it
thinking
blown or
about
is
It's
it.
a
it actually
Magnuson
aspirated?
supercharged
Supercharged.
LS.
LS
And I
what?
got
How
all
big
the-
is it?
I
Huge.
threw away the spec sheet.
Giant.
It's a 6-liter, I
Giant
think.
cubic inch by 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Giant by
interior's gorgeous. I gotta give Mark the interior game over
Oh,
Jody too.
oh.
Jody, you
And
need to clean
I'm
that
sorry.
thing out, dude. Does the passenger door open? Seriously, you guys can't see it right now, but the passenger door is
It's fucked.
caved in.
It's fact.
I don't
Still
know
fact.
what gray Ranger you got that door off of, but
Yeah.
you need to go
You
get
should
the
have
other
got
one.
both.
Yeah.
I hope you got both.
Yeah. All right.
They're
Well.
both gorgeous.
All right, man.
All right. Hate Love Fest is over.
Let's do it.
Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate the
Hold on
support.
now.
Please
You need to relax.
spread the word on GearHead SquareTable. Share the video.
Share, like,
tell your
follow.
friends.
Share,
Help
like,
us out.
follow.
We hope to keep doing this for a long time. We're going to close with our moonshine that we got from our
Toasted.
friend.
Smola.
This is for you, Stephanie.
Gus isn't here.
It's so good.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Gus, yeah, we'll see you next time. We love you, buddy. I almost said bro. All right, well, thanks for watching.
Ready?
And I don't know what camera we're on, Prone. Where are we? All right, we're done.
Good night.
Up high. See you next time.
Were you talking to God right then?